Hello students, welcome to the class of Python. Today we are going to discuss about data types supported by Python. So first of all, have a discussion on what is data type. A data type in programming is a classification that specifies which type of value a variable has and what type of mathematical, relational or logical operations can be applied to it without causing an error. The type of a particular variable or constant determines how many bits are used for that particular data item and how the bits are to be interpreted. When we talk about Python data type, as Python is a dynamically typed language, hence we do not need to define the type of the variable while declaring it. The interpreter implicitly binds the value with its type. Python enables us to check the type of the variable used in the program. It provides us the built-in function type which returns the type of the variable passed to it. Python supports different data types and the data types are categorized in different categories. Basically, when we talk about Python data type, its classification is based on different types such as numeric, dictionary, boolean, set, sequence type. Again, numeric is classified into three different categories such as integer, complex number and float. And sequence type is again bifurcated or trifurcated into three parts: strings, list and tuples. We will discuss each of these one by one. So let's have a discussion on number data type. Number data type stores numerical value. It takes three data types: integer, float and complex values. Python provides a type function to know the data type of the variable. It is similar to the isInstance function which is used to check an object belongs to a particular class. Python creates number object when a number is assigned to a variable. Here in the example, I have taken A equals to 10, B equals to 67.8 and C equals to 2 plus 8J. And one by one, I have checked the type of each and variable I have created. So here, first, as its whole integer value, it returns int. As it is a decimal value, it returns float. And Python is a programming language which also supports the complex number. Complex number is a combination of real value and imaginary value, which formats is as a plus ij. Here, c equals to 2 plus 8j is a form of complex number, so it returns type C. Let's have a practical demonstration of this. Let me open the Python editor. Here I have opened. Now I am going to assign A equals to 10. Print type A. Sorry, I have missed the closing parenthesis. So now you can able to see that A holds integer data type. Now I am going to use B equals to 12.345. And if I am going to use print statement for B, it will return float. And now I am going to use Z equals to 67 plus 78J. And when I am going to print the value of J, it will return complex. So these are the three numeric data types which is supported by Python. The next classification is mentioned here also: numeric data type, int, float, complex. We may take integer value in negative also. Python has no restriction on the length of an integer value. Its value belongs to int only. That is, any integer, either you can take negative value or you can take positive value. All should be considered by the Python. Next is float. It is a data type which supports the decimal point value up to 15 digits. And here the complex number example which we have just done practically. A complex number contains an ordered pair, that is x plus iy, where x and what denotes the real and imaginary part. Now the second data type comes is the dictionary. It is an unordered set of a key value pair of items where each key and value are separated by colon and each and every elements are separated by comma, as you are able to see in the example. The items in the dictionary are separated by comma and all the items are enclosed in between curly braces. It is also termed as associative array or a hash table, where key stores a specific value. In dictionary, each key are unique. There is no duplicacy allowed by the Python for the dictionary. Here, if we use the print with D, it prints all the values, and if you want to print only the key value or only the value, you can use d.key and d.values. Later on, we will discuss about different functions through which we can access dictionary elements, as well as there are different functions which give you option to modify the dictionary elements. Here, I am going to create a dictionary. Dict equals to suppose I am creating a dictionary of programming language. So I have only created the dictionary of 3 elements. Now I am going to print it. You will able to see the output. Now I want to print only the keys of this, so I can use dict.keys. It will just print all the keys. As you can able to see in dictionary, I have used the key 1, 2, 3, and now I am going to print the values. Print dict.values. So here C, Python and C++ are values. Now I am going to define another dictionary with duplicate values, so that we will see that whether it supports a duplicate value or not. See, it does not throw any error when we define dictionary with duplicate key value, that is 2. But what it does, it updated the second value and stores in the dictionary. It overrides the second value. Here 1 C, 2 for C++ and 2 for Java. So as there are 2 as a key 2 times, so what it does, it just override the updated value to the key 2. So this is how we can create a dictionary. We will discuss later on about different dictionary functions to change the value and to perform different operations. Next, Boolean data type. Boolean data type is a data type which holds only 2 values, either true or false. These values are used to determine the given statement true or false. It denotes by the class bool. The true can be represented by any non-zero value or T, whereas false can be represented by 0 or F. As here you can able to see print type true class bool. So bool is a class which is used for Boolean data type. The next data type is set. Set is the unordered collection of data type. It is iterable, mutable, and has unique elements. It means we can modify the set once it is created. In set, the order of the element is undefined. It may return the chain sequence of the elements. The set is created by using a built-in function set, or a sequence of elements is passed in the curly braces and separated by the comma. See, we also create dictionary in curly braces, and for set we also use the curly braces. But the difference is that in dictionary we have a value, that is we have a key value pairs for each and every items of the dictionary, whereas in sets we are not going to define a key or value, it's just only the element which are separated by comma. So this is the basic difference between dictionary and set. We can add elements to set using add function, and we can remove elements from the set using remove function. So let's see. Suppose set 1 equals to, I am going to define sets for value this. Now I am going to print set 1. Here it is coincidentally that it is printed in the order in which it has been created, but it does not remain same in each and every cases because it is unordered. So we can't able to access the set by its index value. Now I am going to add one item to the same set. Suppose I am going to add 10. See, the 10 is added into the set. And if I want to remove, set 1 dot remove. Suppose I want to remove 5. And again I am going to print set 1. So the 5 has been removed from the set. In Python, set has different functions and different operations. We will discuss it in set class. Moving to the next data type, that is sequence data type. Python supports 3 types of sequence data type: a string, list, and tuple. A string in Python are identified as a contiguous set of characters represented in the quotation mark. Either you can use single quote or double quote. Python allows for either pairs of single or double quotes. Okay. A string can be accessed by creating a subset. We can create a subset of a string using slice operator with indexes starting from 0. Also, it works for the negative value. The another data type is list. It is also the versatile data type of Python. It is a collection of different items in which all the items are enclosed within a square bracket and separated by comma. Tuple is another sequence data type that is similar to the list. A tuple consists of a number of values separated by commas. Unlike list, however, tuples are enclosed within parentheses. So, these are the different data types. Let's see the example of a string, list, and tuple data type. A string data type, str equals to program. Print type str. So you can able to see we have defined the str as a string. Now I am going to define list 1 as a variable in which I am going to store some value. list 1, I have written 23, 34, test and 67. Here 23 and 34 is of integer type, test and 67 is of a string type, because test and 67 are enclosed in single quotes. So we can say that list is a collection of objects. Just check the type of this list one. See, it's a list. Now I am going to define a tuple. Tuple is similar to list, but the difference is that tuple is enclosed in between parentheses, and we can also use a tuple either as a collection of different objects such as a string, float and integer. See, so this is how we have seen different data types supported by Python are numeric, in which there are again three categories, that is integer, float and complex number.